Today on the channel, we're going to unbox this guitar kit that I bought on eBay. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at this guitar kit that I bought on eBay. This is a new project that I'm going to start here in the next few days, and we're going to build it together on the channel. I've got some pretty fun and exciting things planned with this guitar kit. This is an Iceman kit. It's a design like an Ibanez Iceman. And yeah, I've been on kind of an Iceman kick lately. I bought an Ibanez Iceman PS60. They're the models that are quite affordable. They're like $350. And I really like the Iceman. I put some Duncan pickups in it, and I wanted to build one and do something extra special. So we're going to do something really cool with this on the channel. But today we're going to unbox it and take a look at the quality of this kit. I like this box here. Look, check it out. It says Bad Cat Instruments. This kit was shipped out of Canada. It's made in China. I thought it said it was gonna take it about, mid-March to the end of March. Right now it's mid-February in 24 as I'm filming this, and they said it was gonna take about a month to get this, maybe a month and a half, and I got it in four days. So not bad. These were $199 on eBay, and I offered $125. They came back at $154.99 with free shipping, so I took it. So 150 bucks. It's almost pointless to build a kit these days because you can buy such good affordable guitars at such a low price. But when you build a kit, you make it your own, and it's a matter of just being, it's fun, and it makes you feel accomplished, and you can personalize it. So I love doing guitar kits. I've made a few dozen guitar kits in my life, and haven't done an Iceman kit. So let's take a look and see what this looks like. So here's the neck. Yeah, this is really nice. Check it out. I don't feel any fret sprout really. It's no, it's not sharp. This is actually really nice. There may be a little bit of sharpness up here, just a little. It might need a little filing, but nothing severe. I felt worse on new lower end guitars by far. Check out the frets on this, or the fret inlays. You can see that. That looks really pretty. I would say this is a piece of maple, maybe Canadian maple. Who knows? Looks like we got a little bit of bird's eye going on there on the headstock. You can see the scarf joint right there. And two pieces of wood. This bird's eye is also on the front of this. The truss rod is not sticking out too far. Some of these kits that I've got in the past, maybe one or two of them, the truss rod's really far out and you can't get the truss rod cover on it, and it's a real bummer. It's kind of junk. But this looks nice. It's just a plastic nut. It looks like it's cut decent and at the right height. Got the screw holes drilled into the back of the neck. That's important if you buy a kit. When you get all the parts, it's nice to have everything drilled out, because if you're not familiar with drilling, or you're kind of a novice, the less work that you got to do as far as drilling and stuff, the better. Although it's something you need to work on and get better at, obviously, down the line. Let's take a look at this body. I'm excited to see it. I can already tell it looks nice. Okay, so here's the body. It's very pretty. I like this. Not sure what that is. That looks like, just like a piece of plywood or something. Doesn't look like anything special on the top. The back of it kind of looks like mahogany. Looks like one solid piece. Whatever it is, I don't see any separate pieces. That looks like one solid piece. It's very smooth. Everything on this guitar is extremely smooth. The binding on it looks nice. I don't see any glue splotches along the edges of the binding. sometimes if they are too fast and they glue it kind of, you know, real shoddy, you'll get patches of glue and you can't stain over that stuff. You got to sand it down a little bit and try to get the stain over it, but that can be a real problem. I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with this. I hope it comes out okay. I might have bitten off more than I can chew, but it's cool. It's going to be so cool. So we got a 2 volumes and a tone there, and everything's drilled out for the bridge pieces and the tail piece. That's important. Looks like we've got all the proper holes drilled for there's the hole for the 3-way switch, and the hole is drilled for the pickup wires. And what's really important is they drilled out the hole for the ground wire that goes to the bridge post. Sometimes they forget to do that or you don't get that. And that's a real issue if you don't ground that properly. This routing is very nice, probably done with a CNC machine. And the routing is proper for the wiring to go to the back cavity. This looks really nice. This is wired or routed very nice. Of course, you'll have to drill holes here for the, I'll have to drill these holes for the covers. Yeah, nice. Can't wait for you to see what I'm going to do with this thing. All right, let's check and see what's in the goodies here. Here are the pickups. These are just some basic Chinese pickups. I may use these just to see how they sound, just for fun, but I've got so many spare pickups laying around that are better quality. I'll probably drop some different pickups in this thing, to be honest with you. Regular, just 2-wire pickups. They don't split. I wouldn't split them anyway, even if they were. Okay, here is a cable. All these kits always come with a cable. And an Allen wrench. That looks like that'll be for the truss rod, more than likely. Let's take a look at the bag here, what came in the bag. Here's the back plate cover. Let's see if this thing fits. Sometimes they don't fit on these kits. So let's check it out. Maybe I got on there wrong. Yep, it fits. Awesome. Yeah, that fits perfect. I would have bet money that thing wasn't going to fit properly. I almost always have to sand those plates down to get them to fit just right. All right, what else is in the bag? Let's see. Okay. There's a bag in a bag. There's our knobs, regular black knobs. Cool. And this looks like the bridge. So we've got the tailpiece, which is chrome. They've sanded down or scratched out the branding on this. I would swear that says Epiphone on that tailpiece, which means these people work for Epiphone and they're probably taking parts. This looks like that probably said Epiphone on it at 1.2. This Tune-O-Matic bridge. The weight on these feel pretty good. They feel appropriate, so I'm satisfied with that. There's the truss rod cover. Just going through this, making sure we have all these parts. You got to do this because if you're missing something, then you got to go to the store and get some extra parts. There's our post for our tailpiece and our Tune-O-Matic bridge. All right, very cool. I'm going to keep all this stuff together as we go. All right, there is a set of strings, which I will not use, and some of the, there's the strap buttons. All right, cool. Here is the wiring harness. There's the tone and the 2 volumes. You can always tell the tone because it's got the capacitor on it. And it's ready to go. You just have to solder this to the 3-way switch, which is not tough. That's can be tricky, I guess, if it's your first few times. Neck plate. It's got a little black plastic ring around it and 4 screws for the neck plate. Very cool. Here are, here's the 3-way switch. Essentially just 4 solder points. Bridge pickup, neck pickup, middle position, ground. And tuners. We're getting close to the end here. Tuners. These are your typical Chinese tuners. There's nothing wrong with these, really, in all honesty. These are kind of what you find on Squires and heck, even like Mexican Strats and some, you know, LTDs and stuff like that. There's the jack plate. Once you've seen one jack plate, you've seen them all. Jack plate and the jack itself, output jack. Here are a bunch of screws for the pickup covers and also for the plates. This is the plate cover for the three-way switch, which has 3 screws that will go into that, and then more parts for the top of our tuners right there. So everything is here. We've got the tuners, the plate covers, the neck plate screws, output jack, wiring harness, 3-way switch, strap buttons, cheap strings, pickups. Awesome. I can't wait to build this on the channel for everybody, and I can't wait for y'all to see what I'm going to do with it. I hope it comes out good. Either way, it's going to be fun, and we'll do this step by step. But I just wanted to initially show you what came in this box and open it together. I was excited to see it. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.